I got a video today that's going to be a little bit different, and well, I think it's something that a lot of us think about, but don't think about a whole lot until it actually starts to bother us. And it's wallets, and I've gone through different types of wallets through my life, and from trifolds to bifolds to simpler, and I got a couple here too. I wanted to go over and see maybe if there's something out there that you're overlooking, or maybe I've been overlooking, in order to actually make your life nicer, easier, better. Because this conversation is important, I think, to all of us, because we all carry a wallet, and I'm not going to say one of these is going to be better than the other, but it's going to be worth talking about a couple of these and why one might be better for you in your situation, because there are, as odd as it is, both functionality challenges, health challenges. There's things that your wallet does to you, other than burning a hole in your pocket. And, I thought it'd be interesting to do a conversation about it today. So let's do that. Let's jump into it right now. Okay, so for the past probably 20 years, I have been using a simple wallet like this. I started off when I was younger, trifolds, bifolds. It's wasted space, wasted material in your pocket. You want something thin if you are someone who works a lot with your hands, sits on the ground a lot, working on something, or just sits in general. The thinner something is in your pocket, the more comfortable it's going to be. And so this is what I've been using a lot. And leather's nice because it tends to conform a little bit. Your cards will fight back at you on the inside. And for me, I think this is an excellent wallet. And this isn't anything special. This is like a $10, $15 wallet on Amazon. You can pick up your own. But I like this because you have your ID on one side, and then you just have your most basic cards inside there. Money in the middle I keep, and then cards on the side, cards in the middle. That's all I need. This gets me by. I stay well organized. Now, are there other wallets out there? Of course there are. There's these new ones that are like rigid and, well, let's take a look at it here. I've been using this one for the last little bit, and I initially not really drawn towards these solid ones. So as you flick this button, out come your cards. And you can pull them out as needed, and then put them back in and close. Then on this side you have your pocket clip. And these have been around for a couple years. I think they've only gotten better. This one actually has a real carbon fiber inlay. It's actually really nice. This is all nice, strong. I mean, I don't know if it's billet aluminum or not, but it's definitely strong. There's a little help button here. That is utilized either with a pin or... There you go. So, you have this little guy. Aluminum as well. Got a little cap on the end. You just take that. Oh, it's actually a Torx. Take it, push it in the bottom like so, and out come your cards. So if you ever overstack it, and in the case of these, most you want to hold a 7, I think, or 6. For me, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 works good for me, especially if you have the raised lettering. You don't want those to sit on top of each other, the lettering. Otherwise, you lose an additional space. And that works for me. I have my ID in there. I have all my credit cards, anything I need. That works out actually pretty good. And the clip has a nice retention as well. So, that being said, these are kind of something new. And I actually started out, not with this one. I was actually most intrigued because Lorzor reached out to me and said, hey, are you interested in trying out wallets? We'll see if I like it or don't. And they sent me actually out this one. And this one's pretty high tech. And you can see here, works with Apple Find My. This one holds one less than this guy. Although my current count works fine there. 6 works good in there. I will note that, so I like to sit down on concrete while I'm working on my car, have this in my pocket. This is going to get abused. And it did. And they actually had, I was wondering how thick this case was, but it's actually a glass case. And I want to say it's like that Gorilla Glass, because it's actually sharp. It broke open. And I think I sat on a rock right there, and it popped it and just shattered it across the side. Now, how it works is this button here. You press that button, it activates it, and then all you do is you pair it just like any of those Apple key tags. You name it whatever you want, and that way, if you ever lose your wallet, or if you're prone to losing your wallet, then this is going to use this little, this is actually in the center here, this is the antenna. That's worked great for me. I mean, it kicks on, it tells me where it's at if I ever lose it. Now, me personally, I don't have a hard time holding on to my wallet. It's easy enough for me to find. I keep it in the same spot, but, you know, it's nice because you could it has a little inspection window there, and it holds the cards inside there, like so. And I imagine what it has is like a little lever on the bottom, and when you close it, actually like it here too, it has a little arm that holds the top closed, so your cards aren't going to flop and fall out. It takes a lot of work to get those to come out. So, really good, safe way. And it says it's even RFID blocking for both of these as well. So if you're worried about, you know, someone tampering with your security, then these are going to block that radio frequency from someone seeing it. Now, I ended up shooting out the screws on this one. I think, and Lorzor, if you're watching, I think you need to run a slightly larger screw. Those Torxes that you gave me on here were too small. And you can see it here. So they're going to be the same ones. Just a little too small for the amount of weight. You know, I'm over 200 pounds. And me sitting on that while on the rock, I think just did something. Otherwise, I've been using this one for a month now, and I have had no issues with it. Carbon fiber's been great. No issues, no cracking. I sit on the ground with it. I don't have any complaints about this. And I like it. It's small, and it makes me manage my space. I don't put more in there than I can. That's it. I'm stuck. So I like that. It helps me manage my space better. Now this one, Lorzor was great, and I think, and I mentioned this because Lorzor stepped up and they said, well, we'll send you out a new one because yours broke. I love the packaging. They actually did a really good job with the presentation. But here's the new one. So this one only comes with one card inside there, pre-set up. But you guys could see down inside there. And you just flick the button here. It releases the lever. Got a little protective coat on there. I mean, you could put a protective screen and leave it on. That might even do a better job. But yeah, really nice in that it has an audible on and off. Hold down for on, 5 taps for turn it off. So you don't have to sit there reusing the battery if you know you're not going to be needing it. And the battery inside there, I think I said is several years. I think it's 2 years to 3 years is what they expect the life out of that to be. Which I think for most people with their wallet, I mean, I hold my wallet probably 3 to 4 years at a time before I destroy them. But if you want something that's a little more high-tech and gadgety, then that is actually a pretty neat little setup to have. If you're someone who likes to work on vehicles, and I think that's going to be a majority of you guys watching this, I'm going to give you my recommendation between the grouping. This has been this absorbs energy in your back pocket, and leather wallets are great. I'm not telling you not to get a leather wallet because I've used this. I may eventually go back to it one day. We'll see. But for the time being, I've actually really grown fond of this size, this compactness. I just fold my bills together that I need, and that's all I need to carry in my pocket. It's RFID blocking. So you don't have to worry about people stealing your information. And it's compact. It looks nice too. You know, that carbon fiber is actually really nice. And then if you guys want to see the button, there's the button again. Just press down and slides out. Good, nice, compact setup. Yeah, I'm going to give this one a try and keep running it. And I think for you guys, especially you guys who maybe aren't one in your back pocket for sitting on the ground, might go this route. Now, as far as health reasons, some of you guys may know that if you drive a lot and you have your wallet in your back pocket, that sits potentially right on your sciatic nerve, and that ends up cutting circulation, ends up giving you a numb leg, your numb back, butt, you name it, all that stuff. It's important to find a wallet that fits in there good. Now, between any of these, you find out what works for you. But if you're using a bifold or a trifold, get down to something like this. It's going to allow you to carry only what you need and not kill your pocket. Or take your wallet out of your pocket and put it in your front pocket if you're driving. That way you don't end up hurting yourself in the long run. But yeah, I mentioned these because these might be good alternatives for you guys to take a look at. I think they're interesting. I wasn't necessarily looking for these because I've seen some other ones that are cheaper. Guys, you could buy El Cheapo ones for $20 or less of these, and I've seen people use them and they look like garbage. And not a fan. I liked these, and so I said, let's take a look at them. And I still actually like them. I think for me personally, for the majority going forward, I'm going to run this one. This is exactly what I like. It's not going to fall apart on me. That aluminum is strong and hard, and it's not going to damage my cards inside. It's going to protect them, unlike my wallet here, my leather one. Now, where do you find these? Lorzar has their website. I'll send you a link to that too. I think I might have a promo code for it too. If I do, I'll put it on there for you guys to check out. And they're also on Amazon as well. So I'll put all those links for you guys down below. So if you're interested, check them out. I think they're pretty cool. And pricing wise, right now this one's probably about $40, and then this one's higher. I think it's closer to about $80. I think Father's Day is coming up too, so I think there should be some sales as well. So if there's any of that stuff going on, I will put it down below for you guys to check out. But yeah, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. What are you guys running for wallets? Is this a good topic? Was this worth a while to you? Did you learn something new? I'm all ears, guys. Please share your comments. Please let me know. Give me ideas of what you guys like to hear about, because on this channel, Thingsmen, it doesn't have to be just about tools. It could be about other stuff that we all think about on a daily basis, but maybe we don't talk enough about. All right, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.